Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Astropill. Thanks for tuning in. We're playing more Valhalla today, and we are rounding off this night, and we're gonna go start our next day. Let's see what other crazy characters we meet at work. Go to work. Thursday, December 15th. I should start keeping track of how many days pass, but I've already lost track. Good evening. Oh, hi there. Oh! Ooh, sexy mama. Ooh, mama sizzling. I like her. Okay. A mature woman, but different from, Dana. How can I do this? I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma. Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Wow, that was a very random name to just suddenly toss out there. Marcello. I stumbled across her on the way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. All right. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare, okay? All right, thanks. Jesus Christ, this is the most tedious process for me. I really like almost all of the soundtracks. Some of them, again, are a bit too intense. I think they'd be nice for, like, when there's a lot of tension in the scene, but when I'm just trying to relax and talk to people, I don't want to, like, have music just blaring at me. I need it to be, like, mood, cyberpunk, chill, you know what I'm saying? How do we unlock this one? I want it. Go ahead, la 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 la, do. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with a couple of yeah, done. Wow, this one's intense, whatever. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Do you say that at the start of all your shifts? That sounds a little silly. What was that? Oh, I'm glad you're commenting on it. Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. You know who she really reminds me of? I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen. This was a really random anime that I decided to watch one day, and it's not super my cup of tea, but it was definitely interesting to watch, and it had some pretty cute character designs. They're all like small looking children, but there is, what the heck was the name of the anime? Show by Rock, where they can look like animals but also look like humans. Like, the animation style is very different throughout it. It had a lot of interesting points to it, but it's not super, it's like if you're into something really cute like K-On! Or something like that. But this character that I guess I'll put on the screen at some point while I'm talking about this, she really reminds me of her. Alma looks like an older version of this character, so I keep thinking of her. Anyways. I went to school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. Aww, what happened? Oh, excuse me. Again, it's my usual hiccuping. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting kind of deal. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Is this a setup for like a sarcastic remark? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Man, yeah, so we do have an unhealthy obsession with her, huh? When are we gonna confess our love? I'm down for that dating sim. I'm down for that relationship. I want us to have something, okay? Some seem sneakily taken at that. Ooh, ooh, Jill. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker. Oh, a sexy hacker? I'm down, girl. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You? Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alma. Oh, she's laughing, not like being pissed. She's like, Alma wants a bad touch. Immature, Jill, immature. Okay, here we go. Bad touch, that's a terrible, we're nothing but mammals after all. Okay, bad touch, I'm assuming she wants it regular. 1, 2, 1, 2. My mouse is being a little janky right now. Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think she wants it regular. All on the rocks and mixed. Here you go. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name, huh? Yeah. So who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Ooh! Let me tell you right now, sorry to out you, Paper, but me and Paper, we used to LARP as a kid. We didn't have a name for it, but we definitely ran around pretending to be our favorite characters and just would live roleplay, so we understand, we know. But I guess if it's like someone doing that this day and age in the way that we did it as children, maybe it's a bit of an alert that has to go on. Depends on the context, I think, really. LARP? Live action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer, or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? I'm afraid to ask. Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and screw in the open? What? What kind of event was this? I was about to make a parallel with the Renaissance fair, but they don't do most of those things. Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed... I can't. What's something silly I can say instead of that? Butt boy over there into a closet ages ago. Butt boy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill, anything I can make you to shut up and drink? Jesus Christ. I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Thank you for that very random fact that I did not need to know. Drinking won't stop me from talking. Oh, I see. Or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo fits that bill quite easily. Okay. By type. Promo. Okay, what's weird? Bitter, promo, bland. Oopsie. By type, promo. I'm just gonna look through them. Spicy, promo, bland. Why would you want a bland drink? Zen Star, sour, promo, bland. Okay, they're all bland for some. Sorry, I keep clicking the wrong tab. Sour, promo, strong. By type, promo. Piano woman, sweet, promo, happy. A weird drink. Promo fits that bill quite easily. Do we want her to have a heavy drink? Maybe like a lighter promo drink? That's a lighter drink. Zen Star. You'd think something would actually taste, maybe something that tastes nice? I don't know. I don't know which drink. Bloom light sounds pretty. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oopsie. 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, age on the rocks and mixed. Do you like that? Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what promo means, I guess. Red. They leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are. Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines. As a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that, like V for Vendetta. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullcrap for what's essentially a pet that the press made up. The antithesis of your usual bogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? I don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. I want to hang out with you, girl. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? Well, you have a huge ahoge. I think you need to see an ahoge doctor for that, an anime doctor for that. No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you just can't say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Are you flirting? Are you flirting with me, girl? I mean, I don't know. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Oh, okay. I mean, it does look like they're kind of big, but I don't know. I didn't realize that was something Jill might mention. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I completely relate, Jill. I am not either. For all these years of my life, I just can't seem to adjust. Even no matter whether I have school, work, whatever, I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. Me too, Jill, me too, high five! Thanks, girl. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Invite me out at night, girl, or a different time, girl. Afternoon works perfectly fine. I ain't at the bar yet. We can hang out then, have some brunch. Like, say, a big Brandtini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Big Brandtini, easy enough. All right, Brandtini. Okay, 6 aldehyde, well, it's not automatically large, wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 carmatrine. All right, double up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, and 1. All aged and mixed. Great, here you go. Here! You know, Brandini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering... Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk somehow through hacking means? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or...? I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. Oh, okay, her hand is up. It's kind of hard to tell. I have a filter on that makes the whole screen kind of red, and also she's just kind of blending into the background, so it's kind of hard to tell her details. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brains or circus. Blah, blah, blah. Let me reread that line. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brains or some crap like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Ah, poor Alma, that sounds rough, dude. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business, too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time, then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Who's this? Oh, jeez. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. Oh, so it kind of looked mechanical, so I'm assuming, Alma just now had a mechanical arm, her right arm that she held up. They're hard as hell, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way, just touching their ass or talking about touching people's asses? You should probably break that habit before someone literally kills you. I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something like that, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field of my summer house. Okay, kick him out, boss. Boss, sexual harassment. Come in here, rip his head off. Both of them. I'm sorry, kids. Ignore that. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the ones serving you drinks or food. We can try to kill you. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not a part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Please stop coming into my bar. Please get out. I don't like you. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and he already has a usual drink. Okay, good thing I remember. Beer. Strong beer. Okay, 1, 2. Mouse, please cooperate with me. Here we go. I think I need a proper mouse pad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Done. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? The girl that I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch can't speak. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. Triple D, actually, not double D. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters, not the means. The ends justifies the means. Blackmail, whatever. I see. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Huh? Oh, yeah. That big-titted Lilith was here? Can you not, like, refer to everyone by their tits or ass? Just stop. Stop. You're not doing yourself any favors. You may be a powerful man in a powerful position. Literally, these women can murder you. They can and will murder you. Please stop. She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of a visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy, at least. No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed of themselves. Oh, don't give me that crap. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans, huh? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey, kid, you think Lilith have nipples? Stop! 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 Triple D, stop it! Please stop! Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing that singer Lilith chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity's killing me. Sir, we're gonna need to have you evicted. Get the hell out of my bar. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a Lilith look good? I mean, that's what happens when they do, you know, they animate any sort of hentai. Someone had to animate that. Someone had to spend hours animating every single frame of a boob or anything like that. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? This playthrough is not safe for work, by the way. Oh my god. Bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of guns. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share where there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Yeah, heard of the group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. Rubbed it all over my ass. They talk about how the organization's corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about them somewhere. What of them? They sent a message. Oh, I like this one. What's this one called? All Systems Go. I like that one. They said, I'm definitely going to be using some of this soundtrack in future videos. You know, I just, most of the soundtracks I use for like random announcement stuff, whatever that just needs background music, I grab most of it from video games because they got some fly tracks. I like this one. They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. I gotta wrap up pretty soon, by the way. I'll try and find a good stopping point. And they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? All right, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay, he wants a Bleeding Jane. That's a change of pace. Okay, I'm assuming he wants it heavy. Let's see. Say the name of this drink and 3 times in front of a mirror, you'll look like a fool. Okay, 1 Bronson extract. 3 powdered deltas. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so that's 7. So I'm gonna double up. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended, and that's it. Okay. Gonna wait till it's blended. There we go. All right, here you go. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. How many different titles does Dana have? Holy crap. More so after that incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears? Excuse me? Let's just leave it off here. Talk about Dana fighting some bears in the next episode. You guys, I am sick of seeing Triple D's face. Can we just serve him with terrible drinks? Maybe I'll mess up my orders on purpose so he'll never come back. I don't like this guy. freaking misogynistic as hell. Why not punch his face in? Can we just have all those badass hot ladies with mechanical arms come punch him simultaneously and not in a way that he'd enjoy? Please? All in favor of that, raise your hand. Thank you. Thank you very much. Join me for the next episode. Talk to this smug butt. God, Jesus Christ. See you then. Zaxxus, over and out.